Hey everybody, how are you? This is Jim Prusak, physical therapist and physiotherapist here at the Pain PT, and hope everybody's doing well today. If you like this video, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. I'm just trying to continue to get the word out to people around mind-body disorders, chronic pain, other chronic conditions in the body that we know are driven by the brain and nervous system. So today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about, are you sick and tired? Are you fed up of your symptoms? Are you sick and tired and fed up of your symptoms? That's a question for you today. And I hope the answer is yes, because I'm going to go over today how we can use that energy for our healing. Okay. And I'm going to start with this idea that it's actually a good thing when people start to tell me, Jim, I'm so fed up with these symptoms. I'm so sick and tired of them. Because when they start to talk this way, I know they're shifting out of fear and they're shifting into the next emotion above it called anger. And I know anger is a place where we want to be because it allows us now to use that energy to move forward. Okay. Because what does fear do? If you're tapped into fear, you're moving backwards, right? You're avoiding, you're backing up, or you're stuck, you feel trapped, or you feel frozen. That would be the flight or freeze state. Okay, so we're going to take anger here, that energy that says, God damn it, I'm so sick and tired and fed up with this shit. And we're going to channel that into a constructive energy, okay, which is powered by anger, but not destructive anger, not bad anger. We're not going to put it into ourselves and put ourselves down or get depressed, which that could happen. And that happens for many people. We're going to use it for what? Well, we're going to use it for strong self-talk. We're going to talk to our brains and recycle that anger back in a way that says, look, brain, we're done with this. I'm not dealing with this. You're not going to stop me. I am fine. I am fine. I know what this is. I've had enough of this. I'm moving forward. Whether you are going to act up or not, it doesn't matter because I am fine. I'm sick and tired of this crap. Let's go. Okay, so that last piece, let's go, is also another piece of action. Okay, so when you have that in you, you can use that for action. I've had a number of people who have converted this energy in them, which happens when their symptoms are persistent, this energy of being fed up and just sick and tired of it, and convert that energy into something constructive through self-talk, through very strong self-talk, to good effect, meaning symptoms gone down. And also take action, okay? Because fear, which a lot of people are stuck in fear, we know fear drives a lot of symptoms. People that are stuck in fear are in the opposite. They're in action. They're not taking any action. They're sitting back. So guys, we need to get out of fear. We talked about that. We need to get out of anxiety. It's the one of the emotions we do not want to be in. We do not want to be in anxiety. It's disabling. It's debilitating. It leads to being frustrated. It is frustrating, right? So there's an element of anger that is buried in there beneath the anxiety. And again, we may have mentioned here, but I mention it to my clients all the time, that people who have generalized anxiety disorder, it's laced with anger. And it's been proven that people who are diagnosed with that condition are actually angry people. Though you wouldn't know it because all they know is they feel anxious. And that was me as well. Very anxious most of my life. Not angry at all. But again, the anger is hidden beneath the anxiety. So in that study, they found that people who internalized their anger, so held their anger in, were the most anxious. So when you get to this place of just being sick and tired and fed up with something, just like anything in life, what do? You start to do something about it. Okay. People that are saying, I got to make a freaking change. I'm so sick and God damn it, I'm tired of this shit. Let's go. So you start to make a change, and usually it's a very decisive decision, right? It's a very laced with conviction and backed up by some energy, which is anger. It has some meaning behind it. It has some intensity behind it, right? It's a strong message at this point, if we can channel it right. It has the right mix of energy now. It's not laced with fear, okay, or laced with anxiety, because that type of message to your brain is going to be wishy-washy. It's going to be half-hearted or even doubtful, or coming from a place of, I'm not quite sure. I hope I can get better. That's not good enough, guys. You need to know you're going to be better. You know you're going to be better. You know what this is. It's TMS, or what I call BS. It's a bunch of BS. It's brain sensitization, or brain-derived symptoms, brain symptoms. So I want to come back to this today because I had this happen over the last few weeks with a number of people where they were getting into this place of being fed up. They'll say that, though, I'm just, I was so sick and tired of this thing. I just decided, there's another word, I decided to say this is enough. And then they go and do something to challenge, another important word here, to challenge the symptoms, because again, they're just like at the wit's end. They're saying, oh God, gotta do something about this. So if you can challenge your symptoms in your mind, strong self-talk, challenge your symptoms through your actions instead of avoidance, you're on the right track. You're on the right track. And again, what is it backed up by? It's backed up by a strong belief that you're fine. That is your foundation. That is your most important foundation, is that you are fine. You are completely fine. And the only thing happening here is your brain, essentially your limbic brain, is going off and causing this perceived, you can call it danger or threat signal in your body. Could represent an emotion, could represent some type of conditioning reaction, could represent sensitization, could represent nocebo, which is negative, false, limiting beliefs, right? So it can represent a few different things there, represent the way you're behaving, your personality. So we really want to overcome these things, guys, overcome. And again, how this translates into your brain is it's your prefrontal cortex, okay? So when you can take the emotion of anger, when you're sick and tired, I'm just so sick and tired and fed up with this, there's an energy behind that. There's a different energy behind it than most people's energy, which is very timid, very fearful, very hold back, doubtful, not sure. Their message isn't very clear, concise, and with a lot of conviction. So guys, let's channel that anger. Let's channel the inherent frustration that you have. Are you frustrated? Are you tired? Are you fed up with your symptoms? They've been there for a long time. Are you tired and frustrated and fed up with your anxiety? I hope you are, because if you can get there authentically, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. Okay, we had studies showing that anger leads to optimism. And people that are angry make similar choices to happy people. Believe that? Believe that? They make choices that are similar to happy people, and it leads to optimism. Whereas a study found that people who were fearful and anxious led to pessimism. Okay, so if there is a reason for you to get more in touch with this energy in you that's angry rather than fearful, you're going to see it's going to help you on your recovery. It's going to help you if you can channel it and use it in the right way. Okay, so be determined that you're going to get better. Be firm, be clear, be with conviction, with the very strong messages at times from your cortex to your limbic brain. Draw off of anger in a constructive, very positive, reaffirming, empowering way. Don't draw off fear. It's like if I give you a straw here, I don't want you to suck off fear, because you're going to be going what? Going backwards. You're going to be stuck. Okay, and that emotion of fear, which is really just anxiety, generates a ton of symptoms in the body. So again, when you're using strong self-talk, when you're taking action, it comes from a place of confidence and conviction and belief. You're sucking off the anger now, and you're removing that from your reservoir of rage, as Dr. Sarno said, or you're burning up the existing anger that's in you that you might not even know or in touch with, because you're not in touch with your anger. Okay, like we said, people with an anxiety disorder are angry people, but they don't know it because it's covered by their anxiety. So I hope this makes sense, everybody. If you got questions on this is an interesting topic about getting into the right state and the right emotion to move forward. Reach out. I do one-to-one consultations. I talk a lot about empowerment work. I talk a lot about getting yourself going channeling into the right emotions for healing. And I also have my group classes. You can join them. They're weekly for 2 hours a week and go over a lot of the same principles and things and practice some of these things, as well as learning how to relax. Okay, it's also very important. But today I'm highlighting some emotional piece, and I'm highlighting the emotion of anger and how you want to get to this place, if you can, and use your anger in a very constructive, very positive, very reaffirming, empowering way. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate your support on the channel. I really, really do. And I'll continue to put this out there to help everybody. I really want to help as many people as I can. And you can get over these conditions. They're incredibly debilitating and frustrating. I know they are. I went through it myself. So I know personally, but there is a way out, and you just need to start working with your brain in these ways we're talking about here for your recovery. So take care, everybody. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.